Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to do an interesting, a topic about like top 10 wingers in the Premier League, like top 10 wingers right now, and it's going to be fun and it's going to be interesting. I hope you're going to like this video. And without any further ado, let's go into the list of players.
Mainstream.
Coming back to the 10th place, we are just gonna place like Rafinha, and he's from Leeds United. He's a really good player and he plays in a right wing position. And last season he scored 6 goals and 9 assists, and he has pass completion rate like 76.26%, and he has big chance created 12. And crosses, it's like very impressive, 165 crosses in the box, which is higher than anyone in the list. And he has shooting accuracy like 50%. It's okay for the player like him, but I think he will improve in the future. Coming back to the 9th place, we are gonna keep Wilfried Zaha. I know like many of you will not agree with Wilfried Zaha, yeah, but he's the player who's currently fixing the 9th place, and he has scored 11 goals, which is really exceptional for him and for the Crystal Palace. He has carried the Crystal Palace along for many seasons, and he has assisted 2 times. Pass completion rate like 78.34%, which is good, and he has created like 4 big chances and crossed like 41 times in the box, which is good, which is like decent. And he has shooting accuracy like 54.05%. He's coming in the number 8th position, Riyad Mahrez. Good player, dribbling and good speed, good shooting accuracy. He has scored 9 times last season. He has assisted 6 times. His pass completion rate is 88.45, which is really mind blowing, because like he's already a winger and his pass rating is really good. And big chances created is like he has created 8 times. Crosses 81 times. When Riyad Mahrez just put the ball into the inside the box, it's gonna probably end up in the goal, because his curling effect on the ball, his pinpoint crossing is like very good. And like he can be deadly in the set pieces too. He can take good corners, free kicks, it's gonna be converted to goal, which is a good free kick taker. What he did like in the preseason against I don't know what team it is, but he scored a good free kick goal. And he has shooting accuracy like 52.38%, which is good. The thing is, for this season it's going to be difficult for him because of the incoming of Jack Grealish, and Phil Foden has been in get form. So I think slowly he will be like, I think his playing time will be reduced, but it's okay. Let's see what it's going to do this season. Like in 7th place, and his name is Raheem Sterling. I don't know, I'm really shocked to put him in the 7th place, because he's one of the best player in this generation. He has scored like 10 goals last season, 7 assists, but according to the standards of Raheem Sterling, 10 goals is pretty less, because before last season he just scored 20 goals per season, and before that he has been scored 20 and 18, I guess. Like he has been averaging like 15, I guess. He's a very promising player. And I think last season I don't know what happened to him. I think the area, like he just need to improve. It's like his finishing and his decision making, because like whenever the ball is rightly placed to him, like, but the thing is, what he won't shoot the ball. Instead what he will do is like he will just try to do some skills and make the defenders come at him, and he want to like show off his skills, I guess. So when he like improved his his decision making, I guess he will be improved as a very world class player. I think the emergence of Phil Foden like reduced his playing time, but he proved in England, like while playing for England, I guess he proved like he's the undisputed number 1 left wing. Like he has played all the matches, he has scored like 3 times, which is amazing. I think this season he will hopefully come back to his form, and where he really want to be. In the 6th place, I'm gonna keep is Sadio Mane. I don't know what happened to him. Same as Raheem Sterling, the form has been dipped. A world class player, exceptional player. Like he has won Golden Boot, like 2 or 3 years back in the Premier League, which is 2018, I guess. He has scored like 11 goals, 7 assists this is last season with a pass completion of 78.67, which is okay for a player standard of like Mane. Big chance created is 11 crosses, 60 crosses inside a box. I think that's really low by its standards. Shooting accuracy 50.70, which is really like which is really, I'm really surprised by stats of Sadio Mane, because he's really good player, very exceptional player, but I don't know what happened to him last season. But I think he will come back this season stronger and with more hunger. And the fifth place is Marcus Rashford, good young player. And I think he has been playing with a shoulder injury like throughout the last season. That's why his form has been dipped slightly. But in fact, he just scored 20 goals all season, and like all season, not only in Premier League but in Champions League and some FA Cup, I guess. And Marcus Rashford has scored like 11 goals last season in Premier League, 9 assists. Pass completion rate is 82.9%, which is really good for a player like him. And I think he's still learning, in that position. And big chance created is 36 crosses into the box, which is low, but I hope he will improve like in this season. And shooting accuracy 63.79, which is really good. And I think he has like fourth or third best shooting accuracy in this list. I hope this season it's going to be really exciting, because Sancho has come. I think the link up between the two is going to be exceptional. So yeah, let's see what's going to happen this season. And the fourth place who I'm going to place is Phil Foden. I really can't believe I just placing him in this place, because he just I think he started his career as a midfielder, I guess. But now Pep has transformed into a winger, center forward, center striker, right wing, attacking mid. I think he's the most like versatile player in this list. He can play in any position, like up front in the midfield. And he has scored like 9 goals last season, 5 assists. His pass completion rate is 88.919%, which is good. Big chance created by him is 5 big chance created. Crosses 74 crosses into the box. Shooting accuracy 60.61. He can shoot both in left and right, and his technical ability is controlling the ball. His skill is really on spot. I think he has a very good future in coming days. But the fact is, last season he just played 28 games, and he's proved what he can do in this season. I think this season gonna be exciting for Manchester City. Like who will play in which position. It's really gonna be. I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen in Manchester City. Third place is Jack Grealish. If you're wondering why I placed Jack Grealish, because you itself know by yourself, because Jack is the most exciting player in the Premier League by like in the past of 2 years, 2 or like 1 year back, like like I think like the clubs like Manchester United was really wanted Jack Grealish, but they couldn't afford him. But now he made a big money move to Manchester City, 100 million, which is really I think it's kind of high only, but it's okay for it's due to the because he's English player. He will have some high taxes, but it's not our business. But let's see what are his like his stats. He scored 6 goals last season with 10 assists, but he played just 26 games. With just 26 games, he already scored 6 goals and backed up 10 assists. Oh my god, this is really mind blowing. And he has pass completion rate like 83.33%, which is really amazing again also. And he has created like 14 big chances. That's really good. The joint most with the player I'm gonna say in the future. And he has 76 crosses, shooting accuracy like 65.52%. And coming back to the second place, who I'm gonna place is Mohamed Salah. Really, I think he's like an exceptional player for Liverpool, like for past 5 years. He has shown what he can do in the big stages also. He just scored 22 goals last season, which is amazing. And 5 assists. He has shooting accuracy of 57.78%. Big chance created by him is 12 big chance created. He has 29 crosses, which is low by his standards. I think he can do more, by putting more ball into boxes. Pass completion rate 83.69. just really good again. And but the thing is what Salah has scored like 6 penalties, so if we just remove the penalties, like he just scored 16 goals, but still goal is a goal. But hope like this season also he will shine and prove his haters wrong. Let's see what gonna happen. First place who I'm gonna give is Son Heung-min, an incredible player, world class player. You know what he can do. By the last 2 seasons, he's really amazing. And last season, especially with the link up between Harry Kane and Son, oh my God, you just expect one outcome, that is goal. When Harry Kane gets deeper in the field and Son, like in left or right wing, and when Harry Kane releases the ball, there's gonna be one outcome. It's gonna be goal, no matter what. It's gonna be goal, and it happened. By the shot accuracy of him is like 67.92, more than anyone. Is he having like highest shot accuracy, like more than anyone in the list? This itself says that what he can do, what damage he can do to the opponents, and his big chance created by him is 14, uh, same as Jack Grealish, and 148 crosses. Oh my God, that's really amazing. And the pass completion rate by Son is 83.44%, which is really good by his standards. And I don't know what to say, but he has become a world class now. He's a world class player now. He can play right wing, left wing, and also he can play a striker. Like he can score in both foot. And when Son and Kane are in the pitch together, they are. It's gonna be a huge party. Like that. It's really amazing that what these two individuals can do. Like in this season, I hope Harry Kane stays with Tottenham this season, and let's see what's happening in the future. And I think he has scored 17 goals and 10 assists. Really impressive, and I think he's the best left wing now in the world. And that's it. And take care until we meet next time. And yeah, goodbye.